Erev Tov. Erev Tov, good to see you. Hi to those out there. I'm going to change my broadcast here. Those out there in Facebook land. Hello to Adele and Larry and Adrian and whoever else is out there. Cantor Paul is in Colorado, visiting the University of Colorado at Boulder with Sammy as they're making some college. As Sammy is making some college choices. So he's out of town today. Hi, Sharon. Good to see you. Welcome. So we'll start with, I know it's not Cantor Paul, but we'll start with a little music anyway to get us started. Hine ma tovu manayim shevet achim gam yachad. 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 Yes, hine ma tov. How good it is for us to be together, to share a little bit of time this evening, an opportunity for us to say hello, to tell a story, to count the Omer, and to have our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers. So lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. So I'm going to start just a minute with our with a story. So as we move forward, and then we will say hello and then count the Omer as we tonight move into our 18th day in the counting of the Omer. Right now we're in the 17th day, but as the sun goes down, we'll be hitting our 18th day. So we'll be doing all those things. So I'm going to start with a story. This story is called, Does God Have a Big Toe? Long ago, all the people lived in one place called Babel. Not only did every person live in the same place, but every person spoke the same language, all of which made life much easier. Getting the news was easy. You didn't have to learn a new language in high school. But Arena's question changed all of that. Arena asked, Mommy, I have a big toe, and you have a big toe, and Daddy has a big toe. Does God have a big toe too? Now, everything might have been all right if Arena's mother had just said, Arena, God is not a person. God is special and invisible and wonderful. God is the creator of the universe. God has made each of us in God's image, but God is not a person, and that is why God does not have a big toe. But Arena did what many parents did, and she said, go ask your father. Well, so she did, but Arena's father was also busy with something, and he told her, go ask your grandfather. Grandpa was in his garden, digging up weeds with his pal Fred, who worked in the king's palace. Arena asked, Grandpa, I have a big toe, and Mommy has a big toe, and Daddy has a big toe, and you have a big toe, and Fred has a big toe. Does God have a big toe too? Now, Arena's grandpa was pretty old and didn't hear very well. And he said, does God have a big hoe? Like working in the garden like me? Well, I don't know if God has a hoe, but I suppose if a garden has if a God has a garden, then God must have a shovel and a hoe and all sorts of things. After all, you can't get rid of weeds without a hoe. Fred whispered to Arena that he would ask the king the next day at work. The king thought, and then issued a proclamation. You, the people of Babel, will build a tower up to the sky so that I, your king, can stand on top of the tower and look at God's foot. Then I will tell you if God has a big toe. The king ordered the builders to use only the best bricks and the best tar to stick them together. The Tower of Babel grew higher and higher every day. Now God knew that if everyone was working on the tower, then nobody would work in the fields growing things. Nobody would be in the shops making things. God knew that soon all the bricks and tar in Babel would be used up, and all the people of Babel would have nothing left to build houses. God thought about just knocking down the tower, but God knew for sure the Babylonians would just build it up again to see if God had a big toe. There was only one thing to do. The next day, when Arena came to watch the work on the tower, she heard Fred ask his friend for a brick, and his friend answered, "Ma atarotse," and turned to another guy with tar who said, "Arigato," and asked a guy with a shovel who said, "Como sta?" and looked at a fellow with a wheelbarrow who said, "Gesundheit." Soon bricks and tar were flying everywhere, and by the end of the day, people who spoke the same languages were heading out of town together. Arena and her family decided to leave town too, with Fred, Grandpa, and a few other people they could still understand. They packed up everything they owned and left Babel. On the cart, Arena was quiet for a while and then asked, "Mommy, I have a belly button, and you have a belly button, and Daddy has a belly button. Does God have a belly button too?" And she said, "Ask your father." Erev Tov, everyone. All right, who would like to say hello? Becca, go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
So, I had a fun time at my grandma's house, and on Saturday, I'm going to go to my grandma's house and have hot chocolate with popcorn and watch a movie.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm going to watch Ariel and the Little Mermaid.
Oh, good. That'll be good. Thank you for sharing that. Enjoy that. All right. Aurora, do you have things that you want to share? Or Ronan, do you have things that you want to share today?
We're good.
Okay, so
you're going to talk about how you were learning how to read today.
I learned how to read. I forgot to sight words I was doing.
You're doing sight words.
What sight words were you working on? See
And what?
the.
See and the.
See and the. Good job. Good job. Hi, Ronan.
Yeah.
Ronan, were you showing your belly button during the rabbi's story?
Do you have a belly button? Yeah.
He was saying, Daddy belly button, Aurora belly button, Mommy belly button.
We all have a belly button. Yep.
Yeah.
Except God.
Yeah, well, Arena was trying to find out in the story. We'll just have to see.
Aurora, do you like to ask a lot of questions like Arena does? I can see you being like her. You don't know. Every time you ask a question and we answer it, you immediately ask another question.
She'll neither confirm nor deny that.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. And hi, I want to say hello to some other folks who are with us, to Tony and Lisa and Rita and Beth Hi, it's great to have you with us. As I mentioned before, Cantor Paul's visiting University of Colorado with Sammy, so he's gone today, but he'll be back tomorrow. All right, so we are going to count the Omer. I'm going to share with you in a moment the blessing. And we are in this journey, right? From started at 1 and the last night of counting is 49. We are at 18 now in our journey of counting the Omer. We're counting a little early. It's not quite dark yet, but we're counting actually for the day that is beginning at sunset right now. And I'm just waiting for my computer to load the Omer here. And there it is. All right. And I will share it with you. All right. I am ready to fulfill the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al tzvirat haomer. We give praise to the Holy One of Blessing who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to count the Omer. Hayom Shmona Asar Yom Shehem Shnei Shavuot Ve'arba Ayamim LaOmer. Today is the 18th day, which is 2 weeks and 4 days of the Omer. We'll turn to our Shema and Hashkivenu prayers. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. Ve'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai, guard us from all harmful things. O Adonai, keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. O Adonai, Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom, L'shalom. Ve'hamidenu shomreinu L'chaim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha. Amen. Welcome to Luis, who is with us also. And just a couple of quick announcements. Always check your congregational email. You'll get a new one tomorrow, but come out every Thursday with the various programs and things that are going on. We have adult learning programs and holiday programs coming up as we count our way to Shavuot. And this Friday, we have Rabbi Moshe Waldox, who's the editor of the Big Book of Jewish Humor. It's going to be talking about the importance of humor in Jewish life. It's at our 7:30 service. Service will be abridged so that have a little time to listen to Reb Moshe. So that should be a lovely program, part of our Brenda Rosenfeld Scholars series. So hope people will join us for that. And let's close with a prayer for peace. When I say shalom. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Ose shalom bimromav, hu yaseh shalom aleinu. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Amen. And hello to Linda. Happy birthday, Linda. Good to have you with us out there on Facebook. Hope it's a wonderful year for you. Hope to see all of you soon. And hope everyone stays well and has a good day or two until we see each other again soon.